What's up, everybody? It's Blowover Productions here, and today we're going to be kicking off race number 3 of the YouTube Cup Series in Season 4 off at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So with that being said, let's talk about these points. In first place, we have King Science, followed by G.A. Tran, John Castelline, Cody Gomez, Random Mazepin, Crazy Bob, Justin Joey, Adam Ethero, Chase Smith, PM, Damien Zeke Sensei, Jeremiah Cash, Daniel Draws, Mario Bate, Ufer Guy, Rocky Gordon, Jaden Williams, Damon Wolf, Frosted Derp, Nick Capo, Eli Tabor, Mike Jones, Jonas Walter, Puerto Rico YT, Connor Hudson, Hungry Bones, Eva McAllister, Blue Ball, Max Sensen, Roy Rodriguez, Jedman, and Michael Hall. Now, with that out of the way, let's talk about our lineup for today. On the pole is going to be Nick DiCaprio in the number 27 for Game Motorsports. Haven't seen him up here in a while. And the number 7 of Mario Bate for Worldwide Racing Team on his outside. Way farther back in the field is where you'll see the number 23 of King Science for Animated Buddies Motorsports, who won our last race at Auto Club and got a new scheme, Global Trans, for it. So congratulations to him getting his second win of the season already. Could he go 3 for 3 today? We'll find out. King Science has not been this peak in a while. He went the entirety of Season 3 without winning one single time. And now he starts Season 4 off with 2 back-to-back wins and could possibly go for 3. Jedman, Mike Jones in the number 92 won this race last time we came here. So, last time we came here at the track. But the last person that won this race was Christina Animations, the spring race. But of course he retired, so we can't really say that he can go back to back here. But that being said, folks, we got a total of 54 laps here. The pace car is pulling in. We got almost 3 Game Motorsports in the top 5, Los Hermanos as well as Animated Buddies Motorsports and Worldwide Racing Team. Green flags out in the air. Let's go gambling at Las Vegas. Green flag is waving Nick DiCaprio to an early jump now. He's going to be followed by Season 2 champion of the YouTube Cup Series, Frosted Derp, and Season 2 champion of the Netflix Lower Series, Random Mazepin. Mario Bate is going to step out beneath the 27, trying to make a run on the inside, but Nick DiCaprio has that better line. And now he's getting chased down by Chase Smith, and what? They go into the track, and around they go. It's Justin Joey and Frosted Derp going around, Random Mazepin with him. Hungry Bones slides up into the wall. The caution comes out on lap 1. Justin Joey still getting hit. Big pile up coming to the line. Multiple cars slamming into the back of each other, and the yellow is out. Justin Joey spins on the front stretch. Big wreck there coming off 4. That being said, let's go to the replay and see what happened. Coming off turn 4, Justin just got on the right rear of the 52. Didn't give him enough space and took them into the outside wall. Random Mazepin was kind of an innocent bystander, got clipped by the back of Justin Joey's car, sending him around and up into Puerto Rico in the 12 for Blazing Motorsports, who just barely made it around that wreck. So good wreck avoidance there for Rico YT. And Hungry Bones went around in the back of the field somehow, I'm not sure. Then Blue Ball hits, and then here comes Jaden, Adam Ethero, Zeke Sensenite gives a huge shove to the back of the 9. Luckily, nobody else was that majorly involved in the wreck. Let's try to see what happened to John Castelline here. I'm going to watch the 52 and 87 hit the wall right there, and oh, he got turned by someone. I think it was John Castelline. Poor Hungry Bones. Wait, did I say John Castelline the first time? I meant Hungry Bones, but it looks like John was the one that turned him, so my statement was still technically correct. See you folks on the restart. Well, I guess with that being said, we will see you folks on the restart here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Welcome back to Las Vegas, everybody. We are coming back to the green flag. Didn't get to say this, but stage 1 is going to end on lap number 16. So with that being said, pace car's back in, and we're getting ready to kick this race off once more. As we come to the restart zone, green flag's back out in the air. Nick DiCaprio is going to see, and Mario Bate on the outside. Chase Smith in the number 5 also for Game Motorsports on the inside, so Nick's got one of his teammates behind him. That's good. Eli Tabor is on the outside as well. Blue Ball in the number 1 for Team Solo is up here. That's a surprise. Puerto Rico on the bottom for Blazing Motorsports. It's also interesting to see one of their cars up here. 3 wide through turn 3 and 4, and around they go. Hard into the wall is the 12 and the 9 of Jaden Williams, Max Sensen, and John Castelline with them. Big wreck coming off turn 4. Big pile up coming to the line here on lap number 6. 7. Huge wreck. Max Sensen and John Castelline hit that wall a ton. King Science is in. It looks like he's not going to be going 3 for 3 today. Let's just see what happened. Watch the right side of your screen, kind of center. Puerto Rico just gets a little bit loose on the bottom of the 34, then slides up, gets into the left of the 9, sending him and Jaden into the wall. Eli Tabor actually saved it. He got a little loose there. Good job by the 34 there. And then John Castelline just turns Max into the outside wall big time there. Had a huge lick. Damon Wool just barely missed it. Gets a little bit of a tap there. Connor Hudson getting a face full of that 15 car. Daniel Jaws did an amazing job getting all the way down to pit road there to avoid that wreck. Because as you can see, that was a good move since everybody is getting stopped up on the top there. Mike Jones, Crazy Bob, I see Rocky Gordon, Hungry Bones. Yeah, look. Oh, Zeke Sensenike and Jonas Walters spun back there. I didn't even see that. What the heck did the 15 just do? Anyways, folks, with that being said, I'll see you on the restart. Welcome back to Las Vegas Motor Speedway, everybody. Actually, never mind. It looks like we're not going green. The pace car is still out. There's trouble in turn 3. I'm getting word. Coming across the line. Yellow flag is still out. Whoa, whoa, what's going on over here? Brandon Massapan. Oh, I guess we're about to see. Whoa, oh my God. Roy Rodriguez turns Justin Joey into the outside wall, sends him up and over in turn 3. What was that? Oh, okay, well, I guess that's all we're going to see. Well, Justin's out of the race, I suppose. He collected Brandon Mazepin and Roy, too, so strange wreck. We're back on the restart. Stage 1 is still not over. Let's see who's going to win it. Chase Smith on the outside, Game Motorsports. Nicky Tapio on the inside for Game Motorsports. Eli Tabor running third for Game Motorsports as well. Cody Gomez for Blazing Motorsports, and the one of Blue Ball for Team Solo. Coming down the backstretch. Nicky Tapio. Whoa, around they go once again. Put PM Damien, Cody Gomez, and Blue Ball all into the wall. Not a particularly big wreck. They're going to slide back down. The caution's going to come out. The 18-1 stuck up high. Yellow flag is waving. Whoa, around goes Crazy Bob. He got turned, and into the wall is a 99 and up and over. Big time wreck. Even McAllister. Huge hit from the 48. PM Damien. Michael Hong hits her. Jedman gets a tap in the back. And the caution is going to come out. For real this time. Well, it was already out, but now it's even more out, honestly. Holy crap, what a wreck we just saw. Stage 1 is probably going to end under caution, so that means the winner is most likely going to be Chase Smith. Let's go to the replay and see what happened. Coming into turn 3, looks like the 18 of Cody Gomez just came up a little bit too hard on Blue Ball. He was not giving them too much room. They spun themselves into the outside wall. PM Damien got turned as well by somebody else. Didn't see, but he saved it relatively easy. The 18 and the 1 are still there. Then coming into the front stretch, you're going to see these other guys wreck. You're going to watch the right side of your screen here. Yeah, Adam was already flipping by that time. And Jesus, PM Damien, no mercy, just absolutely drilled the 16. And Mike Jones also got a tap when she slid into him. Like a wreck on I-95. Here it is again. It was Damon that turned PM Damien. I guess there can only be one Dame Mun. I don't know. Their names just sound kind of similar. Now watch this. Damon comes down, and then Crazy Bob gets jumped by the 49 and 99, but then Karma kicks in, gets sent up and over. Can't wreck the god of wrecking. It's impossible. Jedman gets a huge tap. Big wreck there. And honestly, Adam Ether drove away from it. He almost just turned Jedman. We'll see you on the restart. Alright, folks, stage 1 ended under caution. Chase Smith got it. So with that being said, the pace car is going to pull in. It's still 3 Game Motorsports cars in the top 3. It's all Game Motorsports, and then they've got their friend Damon Wool on the outside. Green flag's back out in the air. Stage 2 underway. Only 15 cars on the lead lap right now. The lowest of those being Ufer Guide and 14 for Roblox Racing. Coming off turn 2, Nick DiCaprio is leading, trying to run away from the 5 and the 34. He's got his teammates behind him. They're probably going to try to hold off Damon Wool. Trouble, turn 3. Big wreck. Hungry Bones and John Castelline went into the outside wall big time, and the caution's going to come out. Saw them get a little loose there with somebody else. Let's go to the replay, see what happened. Looks like they came together. Here it is coming in turn 3. Oh! I did not see that part of the wreck. Oh my god. John Cashline went up and over, and he still drove away from it. Hungry Bones didn't even get away. John flipped in that wall hard. Oh my god. That was quite the impact for the 15. The fact that he drove away from that's got to be like a concussion or something. How did Hungry Bones not drive away from that? Alright folks, we're coming back to the restart here. By the way, I should mention that stage 2 ends on lap 32. So with that being said, pace car is in. Back on the restart zone. We're back green here at Las Vegas. Chase Smith gets the jump on the outside. He's got his teammates behind him once again. Damon Wool trying to look for assistance, but Cody Gomez is in 9th right now. Well, according to the leaderboard, he is. And Puerto Rico is way in the back of the field with those slower cars. See who's going to take stage 2. Damon Wool trying to make a run on the outside. Can't get there. Nick DiCaprio is holding him off. And the caution is back out. More trouble. It's Mahdi Obeid for World Ride Racing Team. Huge wreck there for the 7. Let's go to the replay and see who turned him. I think it was Crazy Bob from what I saw in the booth here. Oh no, it was Puerto Rico. It was a different black car. Here it is coming off turn 2. Just absolutely wrecked him into the wall. Holy. Good thing the 7 didn't catch air right there. That was definitely the perfect angle to do so. He hit that wall a ton still. There's his boss Max Stenson right there. Probably doesn't care that his driver got wrecked though. Here it is again. Let's see this. Oh my god. Good thing there's a safer barrier right there, because holy crap, had that been in season 1, he would have been dead. Alright folks, we're coming back to the restart zone once again. There's a lot of cautions this race. Coming back to the flag. Green flag is back out in the air once again. Chase Smith is leading. Nick DiCaprio trying to force it 3 wide for the lead already. It's not going to work. Michael Hong checks up a little bit. Chase Smith trying to block 2 lanes right now. They're going to go 3 wide behind him. Damon Wool on the outside. Big run around him. Chase Smith tried to block. Could not get there. Whoa, a little bit of contact off turn 4. It's going to be the 7-5 Michael Hong and Mike Jones getting loose. They come back up and tag Nick DiCaprio into the outside wall. Nick goes around. He gets impacted hard in the passenger side. Up on his side and now upside down. Barreling into turn 1. The caution comes out on lap 28. Stage 2 will end under caution. And Nick DiCaprio has a horrific wreck coming into turn 1, and he's still driving away from it. Huge wreck here in Las Vegas. Well, it's like the 36 huge wreck, but let's go to the replay and see what happened. Coming off turn 4, saw Gia Tran actually try to make a move on the 34 there. Mike Jones and Michael Hong must have tagged each other, got a little bit loose, came back up. Mike Jones merged safety, but Michael Hong, there was 2 Mikes involved in this wreck. It's really confusing. Tagged the 27, and then coming into turn 1, Eva just did not move down and just absolutely wrecked the 27 in the passenger side. I hope he's okay. She almost took out Connor Hudson too. Upside down and over for the 27. Almost, I think that was 4 times maybe. And he still drove away from it. Here it is again. Nick is not going to be too happy about this. Into the safer barrier. Boom. Upside down, and watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it was just 6. Here it is again. Ooh, he still hit that wall big time. And here comes Evo. Knocks him out of the frame. Huge wreck for the 27. We will see you guys on the restart. Damon Wool, welcome back to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Damon Wool won stage 2 under caution after that huge wreck from Nick DiCaprio. And there are currently, I think, only like 15 cars left on track, but only 10 are on the lead lap. And that line ends with Cody Gomez, but he's not even with the main field right now. Frosted Derp is, so there's really only 8 cars competitive right now. Let's see who's going to win this race. Chase Smith with a huge run. Chase Smith got his first YouTube Cup Series win back in Season 3 at Nashville Super Speedway, where he led most of the laps. I think he led all the laps actually, except for maybe like 1 or 2, and ended up pulling off the win, and that was his first Cup Series win. That was when he was still racing for World Ride Race. Not whoa. Well, technically he is, but he was racing for Walnut Peach Racing. I mixed up the teams there. Beautiful flybys. You can tell how fast these guys are going. The 34, it's lap 34 out of 54. Chase Smith still leading. He's got Damon Wool in the 77 behind him, and Eli Tabor, his teammate, in tow. Gia Tran in the 60, trying to get her second YouTube Cup Series win. She won the Netflix Silver Series race here, actually, when she was in the 10. And that was a very good thing for her because she actually got her second Netflix Silver Series win, too. And so could she also do the same thing here at Vegas and get her second Cup win? Her first YouTube Cup Series win came at Kansas Speedway, where she did pretty good and won, I think, a stage. And now she's here trying to win another intermediate track. And if she does, that'll actually get the female driver sweep here, because Destiny Wool won in the Truck Series race, getting her 2 out of 3 race wins. Not bad, 66%. And stats like that for a rookie are very impressive. This is Destiny's first season in Yackers, and she's already pulled off 2 wins, so if they could get the female driver sweep, that would be amazing. Damon Wool is still trying to chase down Chase Smith. Here he goes with a big run, but Chase Smith blocks him. Good move there by the 5, but here comes Damon down to the inside. These boys are racing. They're racing hard. I feel a good battle coming. It's got the redneck coming out of me, dude. Some more good flybys. Now Eli Tabor is going to try to move to the bottom. Can't get the run there. Here comes Damon Wool once again. Chase Smith blocks him yet again. Coming off turn 4, Damon Wool moves to the bottom. He's trying to get him there yet again. Good battle. 77 bottom, 5 up top. Here they come into turn 1. Chase Smith gets a huge run around the 77. They're catching up to Max Stenson, a lap car. This should be interesting. Eli Tabor is still trying to step out, but he can't get there. Damon Wool with another big, whoa, what the freak are these runs he is catching right now? He's got a lot of speed, clearly, but he just can't get around Chase Smith for the life of him. There's still over 20 laps to go. There's still a little under 20 laps to go, though, so we'll see. Since it's lap 40, we've got exactly 15 to go, actually. And it looks like they made it around Max Stenson with little to no problems. Whoa, Eli Tabor getting a little bit on the left corner panel of the 90 and now on the left front of the 90. And he makes it around. No problem. Gia Tran, a little bit of contact. Almost taking out Max Stenson. Now they're 3 wide with the lap car rubbing up against each other. A little bit of contact, and it looks like they're going to save it. Great job, boys and girls. Whoa, never mind. Around they go. Crazy Bob turns Max Stenson to the inside wall. They're going to save it, and they're going to come back up the track. And Jeremiah Catch goes in the wall, and the 97 and the 90 are both wrecked in the outside wall. Caution comes out on lap 41. Cody Gomez just barely misses the 97. And the yellow flag is out here once again at Las Vegas. That was almost some of the greatest wreck avoidance / save I've ever would have seen. But Crazy Bob had to just go and ruin it. To be fair, Game Motorsports doesn't like Max, so that's probably why. But he is still wrecking people every single day, I swear. Coming off turn 2, looks like he just kind of turned Max, just out of the blue. And then Jeremiah was just an innocent bystander, was just driving and then got absolutely knocked into the wall by Crazy Bob and Max Stenson trying to merge back up on the track from his failed attempt at killing him the first time, and then got himself wrecked trying to do it again. Here it is again. Watch that 90 and 97. They're going to go way off right here. Max actually hit the inside wall. Then they come back up. Crazy Bob. Oh, whoa! That was Max. I thought Crazy Bob was the one that came up. That was Max retaliating on the 97. That pretty much killed Jeremiah, but he ran away from it. So, Jesus, that was still a huge hit for the 81. See you guys on the restart. Alright, folks, it's all going to come down to this. We've got 10 laps to go, but 9 this time by coming to the restart. The pace car is in. Crazy Bob is coming back out on the track. Oh, never mind. He's going to pit road. Why is he cutting through the grass? Green flag back out in the air. And it looks like we still got just around 10 cars left on the lead lap. But how many cars are in the race? Looks like everybody that we're seeing here is actually on the lead lap, except for maybe the 12 and 14. From what I can see, at least. It's been these 4 cars in the top 4 pretty much the last like almost 20 laps. Damon Wool, Chase Smith, Eli Tabor, and Gia Tran. It's probably going to come down to them. Damon Wool hasn't gotten a Cup Series win since Season 1 of the YouTube Cup Series, where he won his first Cup Series in the officials at Richmond Raceway. He currently has, I think, a total of 8 career wins. No, he has like 11 or 12 because of he has 2 lower series wins, 1 Cup, so that's 3, and then he's got 7 truck wins, so that's 10. So he's got quite a couple wins under his belt, but his performance in the Cup Series hasn't really been that grand. Chase Smith, since we're in season 4 now, he still hasn't won a race. Chase Smith in the number 5, I already explained his story. He joined the YouTube Cup Series last season. He did not perform good at the season opener at Daytona after being involved in a big one. Ended his race kind of early, but he did end up winning his first Cup race at Nashville Superspeedway after leading pretty much all the laps and dominating that race. So that was pretty good for him. This season, he switched to Gaming Motorsports. His first ever win in Knackers was at Richmond as well, actually, in the Netflix Lower Series, though. Got in 3rd place, Eli Tabor, joined Knackers in the Hulu Truck Series in Season 1. He's got 3 wins in that series. No, he's got 2 wins in that series. He made it to the Final 4 as well, but that obviously went to his boss, Justin Joey. He currently competes on Gaming Motorsports in the Truck and Cup Series, but in the Lower Series, he is on Will Ride Racing Team with Max Sensen, where he got his first Netflix Lower Series win in at Texas Motor Speedway. And Gia Tran in the number 60, I also explained her story as well. She joined the Cup Series in the middle of Season 3 due to Balls Animation Motorsports leaving the division, and she was put on Team Preppy with Jonas Walter, who has been racing since Season 2 in the Cup Series, and got her first win in the Cup Series and her series debut at Kansas. And she still wants her second YouTube Cup Series win to this day. Now with that out of the way, let's get back to the racing action here. We've actually got just 3 laps to go. It's lap 51 and 54. Not too much longer left, and Damon Wool is still leading. Chase Smith is close behind him. Eli Tabor ain't giving up. Gia Tran's kind of far back, but we've seen some crazy runs today and the entire weekend. But around goes the 34. Eli Tabor straight around his teammate, almost into the wall. 2 laps to go at Las Vegas. Does Damon Wool have what it takes to get his second Cup win? Eli Tabor close behind, trying to get his first ever Cup Series win, trying to make it so that he has a win in every single series, well, that he races in. He doesn't race in the Amazon Racing League. Here they come, side by side of the line. 1 lap to go. Damon Wool trying to hold him off. Side by side into turn 1. Eli Tabor hard on the brakes, trying not to wreck the 77. He checks up on the 5, giving Damon a huge gap. And Damon Wool for Blazing Motorsports, finally, after 2 seasons, get his second win in the YouTube Cup Series, and it's gonna come at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Damon Wool, of all people, driving the number 77, takes the checkered flag here in Nevada. Have you ever? Crazy thing is, he was holding off 2 Gaming Motorsports cars, which I'm not sure if he's too friendly with them, because he pretty much hates almost everybody that races on that team, like Nick and Chase. Chase Smith, I don't know who Denver is, but Chase Smith, I think I was talking about Denver, Colorado, which is a track that we might be adding in the future. But no, I was talking about people, not tracks. So, yeah, Chase Smith, Nick DeCapua, he's not too friendly with them. Abel Bush used to race on that team. He doesn't like Abel that much, but, he held them off today and got his second Cup win in almost 2 whole seasons. breaking a very long-awaited dry spell. Damon always knew that he could achieve the win, but he never applied himself, usually because he wrecks too much. But this time by, Damon Wool wins at Las Vegas. And that means that Blazing Motorsports was very close to getting the weekend sweep this race weekend, because Destiny Wool got her second win in Knackers and also the Hulu Truck Series here at the same track. So yeah, they won the Cup and Truck Series race here. Geotran ended up taking the lower series win, and they also didn't get the female driver sweep, but still got a pretty great story to tell here, folks. So with that being said, congratulations to Blazing Motorsports and congratulations to Damon Wool and the entire Blazing Motorsports crew. And with that being said, folks, we will see you in the next YouTube Cup Series video at Phoenix Raceway to kick off race number 4 of the YouTube Cup Series in Season 4. So with that being said, peace.